taking liberties over here on his own towards Arcade.
Fast lane up, there's going to be a full line to the side. No stun connecting.
Great seize though onto Yampi.
Yeah, and look at that. Yampi nowhere to run, nowhere to hide. That a little bit late. Angel still tucked to the corner. Safety in numbers. Rest of his team helping to support him out here. Team Liquid forced to really readjust, set their sights onto a different goal maybe.
So Sean was saying that the Neon is going to try and get past the Killjoy utility repeatedly. But here you see they have more tools to be able to work with that. The seize is going to be excellent for dealing with Yampi, and that's got to be something that he baits out early or tries to find a way around. Now, Team Liquid stalled out a little bit, but safe still with a ton of utility. And
a call is made for a reclearance right into the maw. Team Liquid still holding. It's a triple face. Nats! He's claiming two. Stun is beautiful. Nats so cheeky with a three-piece. The beginning after a rough start for the pistol. Let's see how it really gets going though. Plan. We'll get it going. Still a fight to be taken by NAVI. That's really just trying to take tempo into. He wants to take the initiative for his team. There's a flash blinding them all up. Haunt. Thoughts are back.
It's an excellent stun. Great bolt from Yampi. It pushes everybody back from NAVI. And now they're looking to head into Soulcast. Now, Soulcast has been playing on his own here, Arcade side, pretty much the entire time, all three of these rounds.
That's
he gets
the danger
punished.
of it. Yeah, that's the punish, if you get a read on that.
It really doesn't seem like a safe place for Soulcast to be holding. He doesn't have the ability to get out on the ropes, doesn't have too much utility to be able to hold on to either, and no support. You know, it's not like playing a Killjoy on the north side where your turret gives you information if there's a crunch going on, or, you know, some way of escaping, for example, if you're playing Chamber or something like that.
Call was made here for Liquid. Red Guard trying to fake some presence over towards B with the dart and the drone. Making it feel like, again, all that attention is placed there, but nobody's given up their positioning right now to hold it down. It's Sugetsu. Fast lane in his face. Ripping all the way through, can't deal with the turret. Still a lot of angles to watch for. Sugetsu, yep, caught so unaware. Trousers down by his ankle. Still seen it. The back of the sight, got to anchor it, cannot adjust the aim in time.
Welcome to
Liquid
my world.
finding their space now with a pit down as well. It's looking all but likely that they just steal away the round. It's a scramble from NAVI, desperate to try and get in.
All down to Shao in a 1v3. Does he anticipate Red Guy behind? Yes, the adjustment's there.
Works, still got the haunt as well. No reveals.
So difficult to get a reveal in the pit.
Yeah. What a difficult task. The Decay kicking in lower and lower, and yeah, single blow becomes a round-winning ult.
But recall what NAVI did on the pistol. Same kind of situation as this. Team Liquid cut noise and NAVI peeked into them. Going for information, got punished.
30 seconds left.
Let's get to it, a jiggle there. I think he did see something. Angel had to let the paranoia fly as well. There is that trade. Zipan is quick with it. Now the showstopper let loose on top of the staircase. And yet he finds his mark. This time, Team Liquid not able to battle back and crack into that defense. NAVI were pushes Team Liquid into the B site. Should be expecting this one. Zipan still has to watch multiple angles, and here's a Nightfall. In response there, Breach ult going straight wide into their spawn as well, just trying to take the fight straight to them as well. It's going to have to be containment on various areas of the map. Onto the site, Zipan falls though. Soulcast now with a late lurk and not expecting that angle. Shao from behind the box just popping out in the open. Heads on a swivel. Team Liquid caught so damn unaware. Red Guard still wins his fight out, and Yampi looking as well to get that backstab attempt. Shao still alive, but it is just left up to Yampi. It's a 1v2. Very wide swing. Shao still alive. 9 bullets, make it 7. Has to skip across and try and deny it. Yeah, immaculately played by Shao. This, and Team Liquid, do they still choose to pull the trigger? Yeah, there's the stuns coming through. Gliding down, but Yampi's caught in between 2 players. Nats now left to try and maybe do some work here. He slipped himself into the back lines, through the ropes, and ships in the night. Is there any expectation here? Shao still looking the other way. Angel, util in his hand, Zipan to the side. Doesn't expect it. The comms going to miss.
Leaves things in the 2v3. Team Liquid still have Safe and Soulcast and Astro Wall potentially to get out onto a site somewhere, as Shao still feels like he needs to commit to the B side. They don't exactly know where these Team Liquid players are, but the time, Team Liquid's worst enemy.
It's working against them. Gotta get a move on here. Cosmic Divide. Gonna split up the site. A bit more palpable, potentially. Flash into the corner. CNET though not caught by it. And look at the transfer. All over the place, isn't it?
I mean, CNET doesn't know if they're in tower right now, too.
With the operator out in the open, I mean, he's got nowhere to run, nowhere to hide. He's got to back away and Prayed that his team have his back. There's the shot landed. Flashes not connecting. And Shao pushing right through the smoke, catching every single player that might be lurking and trying to put a stop to it. Actually, there's a lot of players behind this one. The Haunt is good, though. That's going to be a tag onto the one. What a kill. Right onto Yampi. Rolling Thunder sent flying. Viper spin into the show. Hunter's Fury. They are chucking the kitchen sink at this. But are they going to be able to get through? Still time. 30 seconds left. Have to see that plan coming down for the extension. But just following the Prowlers right to the prize. Zipan is collecting. Guy's an absolute monster, but finally shut down. That's taking matters into his own hands. 20 seconds left. Spike has grabbed it. There's a player watching. And the lockdown finally getting that value. It's all up to Redguard. Not a chance. Another play being set up, though. Some form of utility. There's a fault line. Double swing, double face. Zipan not favored. He was alone in that.
Not at all. That's a really ambitious refight by Zipan. He knows that there's going to be multiple people there supported by breach utility.
With that first kill, Team Liquid advantage. Still not a lot of information because, yeah, Nats. What a timing to be taken by NAVI. Immediately evened out. Gained access to the site. Should be a free plan for them. B main control also held. Still giving time for Team Liquid to rotate.
Yeah, where is this spike going?
What is the call here? The call to push into spawn. This is a complete adaptation. Redguard could be an absolute hero here to stun, to capitalize. Redguard heard it all. And the util is good. It's fantastic. It's still coverage is there. Into the smoke.
What am I watching?
It's anarchy.
That's the spike again.
2 versus 2.
Safe has it. Knocked down right by his feet.
Picked up, though. And so, which way does this go? I mean, the smoke's still covering their exits, but again, tip-top, it's just pure RNG. Oh my God.
Safe finding value there, but that was also Soulcast's smoke that even allowed Sugetsu to escape in the first place. Can Shao win this? What is that headshot?
I'm basically full run is what it felt like now. Time left as well to get this plant down, but he is low. With the extension, him versus Safe. Ghost in either hand. Needs to be a shot to the head, he dinks him. The shot goes wide, stun, missing, doesn't hit it though. It's Safe with 3 to finish. What? And a pistol round for Team Liquid, man. Close to the corner here, stuns are there. Angels TP'd in front.
It's a great position to TP to, actually. You get such a wide swing on
up, and you just don't expect it. It's so unorthodox, man. Any potential timing, he made no noise whatsoever. Look at it, slipped his way into the side. Dart, just about getting that tag onto the one. Soulcast, that is just instinct on display. Shots rattled off through the choke point. NAVI finding it difficult now to try and get a bit of a breather in the round.
Their players are very weak.
And still that breach shot. Safe, he's holding on to it with these kills that he's landing. These are just through the smokes. With the spam, might even get another one. There it is. No fair fight.
Both of those players had a combined 51 health between them, taken down by spam through the smoke. It's just all the chip damage adding up over time.
Last player standing.
Giving him the fights now to CNED. But again, what a task he's got. Sidestep, a strafe to avoid the stun, a wider face once more, but no, with 3 players against him.
30
seconds
Yeah, and with
left.
no time, Safe in position with the Rolling Thunder. This just feels like a lost round almost instantly. The time scale that they've been trying to play this one, a Haunt into the back of the side. The Rolling Thunder is being used preemptively to try and bog out these players. 17 seconds left. Everybody pushed and corralled to close quarters here. Cosmic Divide just, again,
There's no time.
pushed right in front of them. Angel is right behind enemy lines and he can't win these fights out. 6 seconds left. There has to be the spike being planted. Is there time? I believe so. And still, they're holding it down. All the sidelines there. The shots are landing. It's up to Soulcast and Yampi.
Gampi's going to be able to exchange the operator for a rifle, so he does still have a chance. Stun would be good.
He's trying to isolate one of the fights here, but it's so damn difficult. It's a high-low setup. Drop control still there. CNED watching it with the op. Here's the ult. Showstopper against the wall. Damage done, but no kill netted. Distraction play from Soulcast, but again, it's ticking. The spike down and down. Time available, not there. This just felt like an impossible round.
These are the small moments, the delicate things that can mean the difference between a win and a loss.
Now look at this group up. Players are meeting them pound for pound. Zipan! Oh, the man with the plan.
What is that?
Maybe not so. Still, I mean, that is just
He's just jiggling left and
Yep.
right. AD, tapping people while he's in the dead zone. What is that?
fantastic movement.
When Zipan's on Raze, anything is winnable. That's another thing that Na'Vi have shifted heading into Champions. CNED occasionally taking a bit more of a back seat for Zipan to play the solo duelist. I mean, these players could easily get pinched and lose what little they already
They
have.
already are being pinched. Position is known here. Just gotta find the angles in time. It's all up to Nats. And he won't survive. Na'Vi. Angel walking up. Sokas just spots it. Damage being done. A tag with the bullet, but not enough to really bring down his opposition. And now there's a pace increase. All the way onto the side, but Yambi's still watching it with the op. Disengaging, dodging away from all this utility with the Nightfall scattering across. I'll be definitely finding it difficult now to get a bit of a foothold here. The one player onto the side, they have to make a call to try and fight, and it's over towards Sand. Still the spike is in Halls, and Angel, he is in no man's land. He used 2 TPs to get into this spot.
He's got to be able to get them out of it. I mean, he's the playmaker now, but he's so far away from being able to make a play happen.
Behind the
He's got
box.
Another smoke up in 5 seconds. He could use that to try and isolate a duel or get himself out.
Trying to force a fight. Stun. Dart. Everything being used. Attention dragged towards him. Safe. Marching towards the objective, but no. Backing away, playing it because they realize they have time, and well,
30 seconds left.
spamming the common angles once more. Shao's going to be falling.
They shouldn't be allowed to plant here. Safe and Redguard both have ultimates that can stop it.
Tap
We're
once
anticipating.
more, looking for the fights here. Completely grouped up, but yeah, Team Liquid. Crossing, using the smoke timers. Again, it's just random bullets. It could come down to sheer
30
chance.
seconds left.
Whether or not they can get into the side itself. There it is, follow the traces, and Nats will just pounce.
Down B.
3 in a round in total. Shao left to do so much more, and he just cannot get it done.
That this hit's coming through on A.
They can stack it through. It's Nats who's holding it again, anchoring stall. Defender close to the corner, doesn't stand a chance. Not when he's up against the rocket. Here with the door open wide. That is a beautiful face. The fundamentals on display from Na'Vi. They found that advantage.
30
Get into the
seconds
site
left.
though. Plan needs to get online here. Op revealed. Yampi holding it from drop here.
It didn't
Plan
close against
down.
you.
Against is not cleared. Yep. Still from Sand. This is dire straits, and this is the map. Na'Vi standing their ground. And Heroics and Redguard not enough in the end. 13-11. That's map number 1 wrapped up.
Group D.
Yep. Just silliness. Here we go. It's very slow, but well, they get themselves up onto those angles, and only one opportunity granted to save. He's quick to capitalize. Here's a nade into elbow, flash into the back, it clears. All that space gives them peace of mind, but they second guess themselves. In through the TP, all that space being gathered. Nats catches the lurk and the rotations, because guess what? It was Yampi gaining all that space through showers while all that was happening.
He's going to be pushed up. New bind makes it easier to clear this position.
Oh, he needs some help though.
Goes 1 for 1.
No trade in sight there, Angel. Still alive and kicking, isn't he?
But only with a classic.
It's a 2v4, gains the upgrade. 1 smoke left. Can remove one of the angles. Trying to follow the traces. Landing a few shots here. We'll need a real miracle chance here. Doubled up into Lamps, and yet from behind, the timing unfortunate for him, but all really just laid out here for Team Liquid to take this pistol round to get to. So much to do, not enough time. Almost with the shots. Instantly placed down. That orb does allow Segetsu to just hold this position. And yeah, towards the back there. Rattling off the share of shots, not favored for it.
Zipan so far looking like he's crispy, apart from the first death that he got in round 1. Otherwise, he's been good for it. Aim's on point. Form not an issue.
Team Liquid feeling a tad lost in this one. I mean, 40 seconds remaining. They don't really have any semblance of map control. Only now starting to clear towards it. And guess what? Angel's here. Slide off angle. Lovely movement from Soulcast, though. He responds. That is the trade.
Shah needs help.
30
Zipan's going to be booking his way over as quickly as he can.
He does towards the back, but he's given plenty of timing. There was a large window there. Only the Trailblazer. No one pushing up off of this. It's only the players, and he's timing it. Hooked his way around into the center of the tube, and that's running forwards there. Up and over. Zipan not aware of it. Dropping down now. That's the plan. It wasn't covered. And well, I'll put a stop to it, won't it? Repositions all towards the back here. Orbital strike clearing out Lamp. Stun is clean, but here it is. Util flying backwards and forwards. Yampi got close to the corner here, and it's all up to Nats. He's playing his lineups. His whole team has just fell down. Not a chance of holding it. Pushed off the defuse though, but half gained onto it. Maybe a chance, a possibility. 56 health left. No, the faces there with confidence. And the rifles, it's all done. Plan. Trailblazer now makes his way forwards. So what are setups, and here's the showstopper. Yeah, they want to burst forwards all the way into the site. Not really catching anyone. How do you take that fight? Still, it's traded and brought down. No value from the showstopper. 4 versus 4 with the pit in play. Trailblazer, it's fast from NAVI. They want to try and flood into this one and prevent it from even going down in the first place, but they fail at that. Still cleaning up. Angel, where does he pull it from, man? I do not know, but Yampi's dealt with, and now they've cleared out showers.
All of these 3 players really grouped up. Any kind of spray that's aimed at one of them could easily catch 2 or 3.
It comes down to it, doesn't it? Will the rifles connect? Retaking into it with the operator, never ideal as well. Sinez using himself as bait, running forwards. Angel, he's already cleaned him up. 3 in a round for it, make it 4. You cannot make this up, man. Proactive is the call here. Flash play out of the smoke. Shao's holding it, Angel close.
Angel, Redgar, staring at each other.
Sees it. Oh, Redgar doesn't win it!
I mean, again, Angel is just on fire today.
You can't stop him.
And things quiet back down. A pit used as things get to the minute mark here. Sugetsu making sure showers is not an option. Angel, you can't be swinging that
It's
one,
almost
man. Re-peeking
it. They could have just been contacted up onto it. In fact, they are, man. Of course he's going to be falling there.
Jekyll and Hyde.
It's so silly.
3v4, the defensive side now going to be scrambling. Sugetsu forced to abandon the pit.
And Shao to try and push them back here from the back of the site. Seekers not actually broken. Trailblazer on top of it as well. Flash round to the side. He's going to get stunned up here. No chance in hell. Ton of util coming his way. His team helping him out though. There was a nade in response. That's from Zipan off to the side, but they have gained that ground all the way. And Shao, he is on an island, essentially. Plant, it's tapped. Forcing out the response once more. Safe over the top here with a boom bot. He wins out the fight still. There's no time on the clock. Sugetsu dodging the flash. Round to the side. It's onto Yampi. He's got to hold it. He misses it. The spike. It does go down. Extension into it, but it's a 1v1. Sugetsu versus Yampi. With the up. Held down. How does he win it? Jiggling it. Finds the shot anyway. It's Yampi.
Side. Team Liquid, what's the plan? Once more, Redgar asks questions of how do you lead your team to victory with 40 seconds left? It just looks like they've got nothing.
Flash. Oh, it's baited the rotation. See, it's out of there. Nothing spotted in Hookah with 30 seconds left. Time's running so damn short here. Shao doesn't have another one to get any sort of info here. Double satchel into the back. Shao not expecting it. Beautiful. Lovely from safe, but still Angel's here. Tucked to the corner. Smoke at his back. Tries to go for a second peek of it, but Yampi shuts that one all the way down. Seconds to spare with the plan going down. Still that player advantage. Here for Liquid. Spam. Through the box, Yampi. Chunked down. Just 50 health, but all he needs to do is land the shot, but it goes wide. Everybody getting out of there, playing off the side. Onto the long angle here. NAVI now. Into the side itself. There's a pull. Onto the smoke. Nade as well for the first layers of this one. Waves of the utility, but it might start to get rough here. Tap onto it, trying to force it out. Heal online as well. Is this the time for it? Seems like it, but Sugetsu's already taken up that space. Backing away safe. A wide swing, but he's traded and brought down. Nevertheless, half on the defuse. Time has been bought, but it's up to Sined, and he cannot land the shots. It was all over the place. Panicky.
But a nice 5 towards short.
Yeah.
It has pulled the rotation though. Redgar's doing one thing very, very well, and it's throwing fake utility on the opposite site. That's what created a weak B site in round 10, and they've done it again here creating weaknesses on A.
Yeah, cracked open the timing for it. Good orbital strike though. That's going to split up this push to the A side here. Safe alone onto the angle, but still with that tour de force in the hands of Yampi. Is watching it all the way from Shower. Sugetsu close to the corner. Angel brought down. Beautiful. I love that adjustment. Bit of spam just trying to bait out the shots here. Leaving it just down to Shao. There it is, the impetus to try and take this one here, but NAVI fully grouped up, still aware that somebody could be lurking. We know that the site is completely clear. Of course, Team Liquid is still going to be doing their best to stop that one, and that was what they were trying to catch. NAVI.
No need for Yampi to be making a play like that when they've got the B side completely for free, and there's been no resistance. You've got to anticipate a heavier stack over towards A, and now potentially Sugetsu coming around behind on a faster timing. If he can win a duel in hookah against Redgar, maybe there's still a chance here for NAVI where there shouldn't have been any.
Maybe a chance. Dog clearance into Alba. I don't believe it can see up onto the top angle. Sugetsu loses his fight still. It's a scramble, and it's not good enough.
And 2 bullets in his head.
Yeah, 2 bullets left standing. It's just pure contact plays. Skip and hopping towards the side, getting back to safety. Meanwhile, push from CNED close and personal here. It's Yampi. He's baiting it with the headhunter. Fired off one of his shots, and he still doesn't win it out.
Oh, that's a ridiculous shot to hit from CNED. It's a great idea from Yampi there. He played that situation perfectly, and the whole of Team Liquid's aggression into sand pulls people into Yampi for him to make the play and get the kill. But it's equalized at 4v4.
Yeah, 4v4, and they don't have control of showers. So Trailblazer, goal of that just to clear that space out and regain it, but it has granted a ton of time here for Team Liquid. They've already got the entirety of their team towards the back of the side. If this is red, if they try and take a bit of a TP pivot, could be brutal for them. They just choose to take the timing anyway into the back of the site. Fights are taken. Not even that much util really to supplement it, but they win them out.
Liquid chose to try and get a retake happening there before the spike had even been ferried down short. Trying to push off the back of the Trailblazer. Solcast left with 6 health. An impossibility here, I think, for him. And NAVI looking down the end of their first pistol round of this match. First pistol round of champions for NAVI to collect.
Big news for them, get the ball rolling.
It's been such a major issue for them this year. I think they only win something like 44% of their pistols.
Yeah, it's kind of egregious.
Just off the top of my head, they're not a team that's been able to get good starts into maps very often.
Util, it is all over the place. A lot of noise being made. Trailblazer use flash over the top. Not too much else though, no opportunities granted. 25 seconds left. What is the call? It just feels so lost.
I mean, both of these teams, both leaders, finding it very difficult to get into sight.
Because again, it's just obvious. You made so much noise. Fast lane though, cuts up the side, and they are straight in there. All the way, it's those NAVI fundamentals, the bread and butter of what still makes them a dangerous team.
The fast lane too from CNED, just allowing him to be able to find that opener and drawing eyes away from the people that were aiming to defend hookah. I mean, flooding out from hookah in that kind of situation is almost always going to be supremely difficult. NAVI made it look elegant. Still in the 3v2, there are chances for Nats to work magic again.
Certainly, but he's got so much to clear. Snake bite.
Player standing.
Not landing in the right spot, really, to try and clear him out. That face, though, tucked to the corner. Redgar out of this util. That was the goal of NAVI here. Look at our fully grouped up. Here's the Trailblazer now on their side, seeking to try and claim some space, and with the showstopper, it will be made easy. No! It misses to the side. Zipan! An absolute menace! Oh, from the jaws of defeat, he had to hit that. Seen it close and personal. Value is there, and Yampi forced to scurry. He hits the shot, he brings him down, but it's a 2v4.
One enemy remaining.
In such small moments, the differences are made. I mean, Safe is going to be kicking himself for missing that showstopper. It was their major tool at being able to get back in. And now Yampi is just getting hunted down.
Yeah.
They want this operator out of his hands.
Squeezed in the spawn, they want to take that gun away, and they with the flash. That's still there. Fast lane's use. Cause him to use that snake bite. The pull is really quite nice and damage enough for the kill. There is that follow-up though. Seen it all the way through into the site there. Safe reactions, flicks and adjustments. Opening wide, orbital strike. It is a scramble and it is messy.
Safe's doing it though. He's finally taken down.
Absolutely. He's made it just that much more winnable. Still Sugetsu, he's left it into that 1v2. Spike, it is in his hands. Doesn't have the hard job of retrieving it now, but my God. Messy beginning for NAVI. Team Liquid, another lifeline, another chance. Player advantage, guns aplenty. They can pick it up and gain those upgrades. Sugetsu is going to have to put on a masterclass in terms of how he plays this.
But he did hear both of them going through the teleporter, so he knows that spawn is safe.
Gives him info. Flash to the back. Does he take the timing? The flash didn't Lock on, he hears the jump out. It fades away, force it to the onesie! Yampy.
Oh my.
Your TP is stuck there, son. There's no getting out of that spot. Still, Showstopper getting the pull. Latching away and pushing them all the way back here, Zipan. Not much left with the fuse. Threading the needle with it, and still coverage is there from the rest of his team. They do not have Showers control. I know Yampy's still there, seeking to try and pivot. Break away here, safe. He's holding down the angle, locking down the line of sight, bringing down 2. Eventually going down, but maybe he's done enough. It's 3 versus 3.
And they were delayed getting into B here, so there might still be some doubts in Navi's head. No, instead, Shao connects with the rest of his squad. It's Solcas in a position to potentially make the difference here.
Pit on lineup, used right into the spawn, cuts it up.
And Solcas doesn't go for the play. Just holds passively onto elbow, waiting for the rest of his squad. Perhaps a hero move may have been needed in that kind of position. A retake into a pit is going to be so difficult, especially with Yampy's op.
Just how do you win it out? Almost impossible, but
Right
that flash is really good. It pushes them deeper into the pit, gets them onto the angles, has to be the push back in to re-clear! Sugetsu again! What is that adjustment? Stray bullet finding it, and Solcas last alive, not for much longer. Again, classic play, Redgar.
The timing.
Plenty of moments here! That is fantastic! Taking his time with it, and that's holding it down. No one gets past the choke point. Not with his watchful eye. And this has stunted it, hasn't it? The entirety of the round. What a time for Redgar to make a play like that.
Enemy remaining.
The timing could not have been more perfect. And the one tap, delightfully accurate there to take out the hero. What can Zipan do?
Not
30
much.
seconds
26 health, no real time. Spike out in the open. All Team Liquid need to do is face it together. No noise cues though. Zipan doesn't want to give them anything. The information, but there it is. Top jump peak. Is it really just going to come down to, again, contact plays? Smokes drop down. All the way through, there's a snake bite. The angle's watched. Redgar is closer to the corner as the smoke is propped up. No, the damage, not enough to bring him down.
8 health.
Redgar survives.
I thought he was going to try and get in off the Seekers there. He was at risk of being able to be caught by a shred of the spam.
And healed all the way back up here. There's
NAVI is still going
34
for it.
seconds. Yeah, they want to try and put the squeeze again. They know that Redgar is here, close to the corner. His team are bailing him out once more. Redgar playing inside the smokes. Team Liquid sail through. So it's fundamental. Out of this, Nat still holding down into the pit. Who will meet him? Anybody to greet him? Doesn't look likely, does it? Just spamming, hoping for a random shot. And with all of that, the plan goes down towards the back of the site. It's been taken. They're squeezing Redgar into lamps. Any util to set this up? Not quite, just taking the fight.
The Trailblazer missed Nats. They have no idea exactly where this Viper is, and Nats could remain the thorn in the side despite Team Liquid being a player down.
It's all about backstabs, isn't it? On every single front. Navi, they don't really have control or an idea of where these players could be. Yampy creeping onto the side. Sugetsu shuts that one down. Nats has fallen on top of it. And just like that, it's flipped. The Navi players are feeling it. It felt like every advantage in the world should have been there for Team Liquid. It is Navi. They orchestrate something. I mean,
What a creative round for Angel to call, genuinely. Dave was thinking about rotating and has decided not to. Surely with that flash, though, the raise has to come over to B.
with the Trailblazer, no way. Where's the TP? Yampy? There's nothing to clear him into the corner here. Solcas being wrapped around, he's granted 2. Yampy's still just trying to survive here. Util not clearing him out. Showstopper into the corner, vacated all the way through to the backside of that TP. Time. No time. Almost denying it. That could have been it. But the smoke was watched for, and Zipan shuts down his adversary. It's 3 versus 3.
And elbow control for Shao and Sugetsu. A deadly duo for NAVI.
There's no util for Team Liquid.
No, they're in great positions here, NAVI, to be able to win this and close it out.
This should be it. Should be the finisher. Running through onto the site now, giving up control. Semblance of it, a tap onto it, not quite a tap, it's a full bloody stick. Nat half onto it with the smoke in his face, all the way through. That is ridiculous. For the overtime. First round of it. Pop Flash played it, what a fight. This is Navi taking the battle right to them. A skirmish outside. just beside Fountain, it's somehow a 3 versus 3.
Yeah, it was an amazing peek from CNED. He was playing towards Hookah as well. Swung on the player that was trying to support from Market. But he's calling the rotate now. 3 players over towards B. Seems a bit bizarre. I mean, CNED's all the way pushed down. He's just worried that they could be circling around, but instead Team Liquid are taking space.
And with this deep push, I mean, CNED's got so much ground here. He knows it's A. They're already on it. The call is made. I mean, yeah, exactly. They've given up space.
Spike planted.
But he's worried about running into a trademark at some point here. He doesn't know what we can see, that Yampi's used it deep on triple. So CNED is concerned that he might not even be able to flank properly. He takes the longest route around.
It's being watched for. Nats is aware.
Hyper aware.
Hyper aware. Doesn't win the fight. It's CNED who rips it away. Skipping around and to the side. Information granted and given. Soulcast is so uncomfortable, he's antsy.
Soulcast is still fighting around here.
And
Angel's going for it.
Yep, they're pushing it. Any util to clear this? No, not at all. Dinked through the wall. Shao dropped down to half HP.
And no reaction from CNED and Zipan.
Watch
they had
it
a
for
moment.
Battle of the Lurkers as well. Nats versus Agetsu taking place on the other side of things. This is Team Liquid's chance to really grab control once more, bring it even.
30 seconds left.
Another round of OT. Stay alive in the series.
Sugetsu doing work on the other side of the map.
He's brought down Red Guard, but he doesn't anticipate Nats yet. Swinging from the sidelines.
Not ready yet.
With this 2v4, a tap onto it. Shao's just creating noise as well to try and anchor these plays. He's through the TP. Through short now, but there's no time. Zipan doesn't have health. Nats, he spotted his information. He's going to be noted here. Zipan lands that shot, but he has to stick this. And already Yampi's running onto the sideline. He lands it.
Come back on Fracture.
Oh, Yampi falls. Topple down. That is just sublime. Anticipating it. Players are going to be crossing into that angle, still tucked onto the corner, stuns at the feet. Nats, he's dodging and juking and still gets out with a kill and the heal on top. So, back up to 100, but the player advantage remains for NAVI.
They have to be worried about somebody pushing here. You can see the way that Team Liquid are clearing these areas, trying to contact through, having weapons out ready for every corner. They're concerned that somebody from NAVI has gotten deep, and that means that this push is going to be slow. No running into the B site. 20 seconds. It will offer Shao an opportunity to get his team up to match point again.
For Shao to be that difference maker. He's got full util, but he doesn't want to reveal his position. He has to just try and bide the positioning, the time. He takes the duel. No one's turning around.
Oblivious.
Spike dropped down, and Nats in the corner, cowering in fear. Zipan's already into the back of the site here. It's up to this gun duel that's about to be taken. Nats. Patience is played by him, still lands that shot there. Snake bite to the back, Yampi repositioning now, Rendezvous. All the way back to safety now, and time is running so damn short. That's a lovely. The crossfire setup, and that's brought down once more still. Reinforcements are there, with saving to the back. And Sugetsu, enough with the reset. We are going one. Face and Team Liquid are grouped up here. 3-2 split potentially. Trying to force out that util. Oh, what a fight to be taken. I mean, Safe was right off the back of that one. CNED, I believe, on top of the box, loses that duel. But instantly it's NAVI once more, plugging up the holes in the defense. They want to take the fights right to them, and they're winning them out. Doesn't matter. Somehow always finding the miracle moments in these rounds here. Close to the corner again, spam into a red car. He swings, good timing on it. Shao, he's really being pressured now. He's feeling it, he can hear it, and he's dodging to the side, left and right.
I have the spike.
Leaves it to Yampi. 1v2. Surely Shao's done the most. Still the rendezvous available, but Yampi is guessing. Where are these players? Not a clue. Peeks it. He's got to get a bit more than that, though. Running forwards. His adjustments with it. Already gliding into the back. CNED. He's brought down. Towards the back, a triple here. This should be watertight seal when it comes to this site. Spike dropped down, out. Shao's picked up this operator, but can't find an open angle, can he? 2 versus 4 picks it up, running all the way through. And
they've been pulling out miracles.
Will they clear it? Is it going to be the double face once more? Red guy's not set up. Yampi, he cannot respond, and still rock solid. A complete hold. And the fight's being isolated. It leaves it to Nats. But again, Spike out in the open, the crossfire setup. It's all there.
Maybe one day this B-hold will crumble for Na'Vi. Maybe one day Angel and Xiao won't be able to stand up, but it's not today. And that was just immaculate. Able to take the kills through the smokes as required.
CNED, fast lane there, flash inside of it. No one can really play the marks towards it. Stuns. It's all being supplemented to try and get them into the side, but it's anyone's game, really. And it's a guessing game at that. Holding for these smokes, but this time, fully advantage for Na'Vi. It's going to be a miracle. And for the map, for the series, Team Liquid having to retake.
But it doesn't look like they're exactly conscious that Yampi could be posted up here. They're playing inside the tube, making sure that they're not open to hookah. But do they really know that Yampi's here?
Yampi, he wants an open sight line. He's got to know. And look at it, he's expecting almost a push coming through into the back of the site there. It's traded immediately. 2 versus 3. Xiao, he falls. Redgar, you're going to be the difference maker. Still the crossfire. Onto the B-long angle, a tap onto it, it's a smoke, you have to force it into the spam. Redgar sticking it, I don't believe he got half, it leaves it to Yampi, into the 1v1, and time. It's against him. Oh, the satchel half on it, pushed away, Zipan will shut it down, and Na'Vi move forward.
I think it's going to be the most unpredictable group that we have here at Champions Los Angeles. Group D, absolute titans, teams that have won tournaments before, going up, stacking off. This time, Team Liquid, despite their